Hello and welcome back to another Baking Mad Monday. I'm Lanlard and I'm here in my kitchen. Today I'm gonna make a superb roly-poly pudding. Sieve 250 grams of self-raising flour into a bowl. Add 50 grams of light muscovado sugar and mix by hand. And this is my first twist on this very classic recipe. Instead of using suet, I'm gonna use frozen butter and I'm gonna grate it inside the recipe. Take 125 grams of frozen butter and grate into the mixture. Then fold in. Add 1 egg yolk. This will give the sponge a lovely color and make it even richer. Pour in 150 milliliters of cold milk and add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Time to work out that dough. Take a lined baking tray and butter generously. This will help to add extra flavor to your roly-poly. Pat your mixture until nice and even. Perfect, like this. And time to put the jam on the top. Make sure you're using something that's got a lot of fruit and less sugar as possible, nice and chunky. Okay, so now it's time to roll our roly-poly. The best way to roll it is to use the paper as a guide for your sponge. Wrap your roll, but not too tightly, in some foil. To steam your sponge, pour boiling water into your baking tray and place beneath the oven shelf. Then put your parcel directly on the rack above. All the steam from the water is going to hit the sponge, so it's going to actually bake it and steam it together. Bake for 50 to 60 minutes. So while our pudding is steaming away in the oven, we're going to make the perfect accompaniment, vanilla custard. Place 4 egg yolks in a bowl with 30 grams of golden custard sugar. Add 1 teaspoon of cornflour and whisk together well. Add 300 milliliters of double cream to a pan, along with a whole vanilla pod. Bring to the boil and then add to the hot cream to the mixture. Return the whole lot to the stove, stirring through until gently cooked. Pass the custard through a sieve, then it's ready to serve. So, the moment of truth, when we unwrap it. Unpack it from the foil. The sponge should be moist and oozing with jam. Cut into round and serve with the custard. Decorate with fresh raspberry and a light dusting of icing sugar. So here we are. Hopefully it looked better than the school dinner one than people used to have when they were kids. It's nice and light. Very tasty, beautiful smell of hot preserve, and you know it's fresh raspberries. But you know what, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how sophisticated we turn that dessert. For me, a jam roly pudding have to be eaten with a lot of custard. I think I've probably been happy at school in England. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and don't forget to subscribe to the channel because yes, next week we're starting the 12 bakes of Christmas. 12 fabulous festive recipes ready to make your Christmas much easier and even more delicious. So don't forget to subscribe and leave me plenty of fabulous comments. See you next week for a very festive recipe. Bye!